So today we are servicing a Salisbury axle on a 110 Defender. What you want to do to start with is make sure you can actually get your fill point out, because the last thing you want to do is drain your oil like that and find out this is seized in place. So you can use your normal wrench bit that will just fit straight in there, and then you want to go ahead and crack out your lower bung. Also today I will be replacing the gasket round here because she's leaking a little bit. So 17mm socket is going to take all these off. Be careful not to lose the washers they come with.
As you saw earlier, I've already emptied all the outlets, so there should only be a bit of residual in there.
Heaven forbid, I might actually have to use manual tools. Excuse my fat head. I say, they shouldn't be horrendously tight, just enough to nip the gasket up.
That's a good spot. I've just seen a washer stuck to the sump off of that dot there.
So you just need to get a hammer and like any sort of flat scraper just to get in between the gasket and that. So it's sort of just a window chisel, sort of decorator scraper, anything like that. And it's as easy as that. Just watch the brake lines. Beautiful. Honestly, like I say, I'm really impressed. Yeah, for 1991, you know, it's been heavily used for sort of overlanding. Never really drowned it per se. Just how clean that really is. So now I'm just going to clean up this face here. You can use a wire brush, a drill implement. What I would do is I would just cover this gear face up and make sure you're not getting all this dirt and grime from the exterior of the casing into your lovely gears. Well, like you say, it's done 184,000 miles, but I do drive it with quite a bit of mechanical sympathy. Like, I'm not a yob. But yeah. Like you say, the old paper gasket is literally falling apart, hence why I've got my little weep. Is it paper? No, it might be like a felt based. But yeah, she's seen better days, bless her. But yeah, no, every day I was sort of just coming to sort of a small collection of oil there. Right, I'm going to go and clean this face up and I will be back. Right, I've just been using my little wire brush. I'm just giving that a little bit of a clean round. And now I'm just going to clean the face. A bit of brake cleaner. Let's get it the best it can for something that's 1991. Right, I'm sure this will trigger a few people, but I'm going to use some Tiger Seal just because I don't want any issues in the future. That was a bit messy. Helps if you cut the nozzle, that would be great, but we're here now, so. Try and get it on the gasket face rather than in the diff, that would be great, thank you. I am led on my stomach underneath the car, so it isn't the most easiest thing in the world, I'm sure you guys will agree. Like I said, there's no fancy tools. I mean, I think the nicest tool I've got is this. It was on sale on Amazon, you know what I mean? I haven't got a 4-post ramp. I'm just a guy trying to own a Defender. Not really on a budget, but you know, I don't want it to. I've got a couple of big trips planned. Africa in 2028. Got a Morocco trip in 2027. We're going to do some military fundraising for like help the heroes and combat stress and all those good charities. So I've Tiger sealed the gasket on. It's just I think it's an all makes 4x4 gasket. Nothing special. And then it's basically reverse of what you've done previously. Just taking the time to make sure this gasket is fully aligned, because I don't want to pinch the corner of the gasket and all of this be for nothing, because I'm sure I'll be cursing whoever put Tiger Seal on it, and that would be me.
Right, okay, we've got a bit of gasket not quite lining up here. Don't want to use anything sharp to kind of pick at it, but I do want to see. Just remember you've also got your brake line supporting these bad boys to put back on that top side. Right, okay, so we're a lot more lined up now, that's good. Let's bring it down so let's see how that works. So yeah, a little bit more lined up, bit of Tiger Seal in the hole, you know, not ideal but won't hurt anybody. That's it, what we're doing now, we're going and just literally, just going to pop a couple. Now I've got it square.
And then, like you say, you see people on the internet and they're starting the threads off in the windy gun, and you're like, oh god, you know, I'd hate to think how much a brand new Salisbury diff is, but I can't imagine it'd be very cheap. I mean, you could just re-tap the thread, I guess, but it's just unnecessary aggro. Get it started with your fingers, you can feel it, and then go from there. A little bit of tiger seal spooging out, which is always nice when you can see the gasket face. It's got full coverage, because like you say, you probably saw when I was putting the silicone on, I was doing it on the inside face. So if we've got tiger seal coming out here, you know, we've got this full coverage. And I'm just hoping. Well, the other thing as well, I've got relocated diff breathers and everything on this, but my oil is still quite milky, chocolate milkshake. So the only thing I can think of is either coming through the hub seals, or it's coming through here, the fill or the drain. I don't know, it's coming in somewhere, and I don't like that. Because although it is preventative maintenance, changing it every year, you know, if you only go off-roading for the, I don't know, 4 months, 4 months in the winter, it's just costs. Oh, mind you, it's not exactly expensive, but you know what I'm on about. Like you say, we're going to go through and just snug them up by hand, and never, so like I say, that you know, you can see the windy gun, that was one dugga. I mean, look, I'm not even, you know, it's an aid. You know, windy guns are great for undoing stuff, but you know, you see these people just hammer and tong off them, you know. There you go, that's quite nice, you know, I'm not straining, I'm not hanging off it, but it's, there you go. I mean, I'm sure someone's going to tell me I should be doing them sequentially, like one opposite one. Tiger seals in the grass. Right, so let's grab you guys quickly. Yeah, so we've got a little bit of tiger seal out, but like I said earlier, if we've sealed here, to get to there we've got nice full coverage. I will just tidy up all of the excess once it's dried. Yeah, But yeah, no, the most important thing before you do all of this type of work is, like I say, make sure you can get your fill neck out, otherwise you're going to be up the river without a paddle per se. So I'm going to give that 10 minutes before I start pumping all the oil in it. I'm pretty sure it's 10 minutes on the old Twiggy seal. But yeah, no, I'm going to give that 10 minutes and then I will start pumping in. Ooh, I'll just move you guys so you can see. Sorry, I don't have a tripod, but yeah, I'm just sucking that up into the tube off camera because I don't think I'm going to do that underneath the car. What you can do is just dip your finger. Right, okay. I'm not going to go any further because literally I'm about 2 mil off the top there. And it's just right, so we've used just under we're just under the 3 litre mark. So yeah, she's about 2 litres. Like, so you want to take the time to make sure you've cleaned all because you don't want to do this and then panic in the morning after and go, oh, there's loads of oil on the floor. And then, like you say, you're using your just your ratchet just to do it back up. Like I say, I would not recommend using the windy gun, or you'll probably never get it back out. Oh, let me just, that annoying point where the ratchet won't quite bite, but so again, not going crazy, literally just nipped up really. All I've done is just tidy up while I was on the phone. So any residual oil, just gonna give it a quick little clean down. So I don't know where we got to now. So that when you come in, like, look first thing in the morning or whatever, you don't go, oh no, you know, it's still leaking. Just get that bottom drain plug, that bottom side, from the fill neck sort of down. I'll move you guys so you can see. Just make sure you've got nothing dripping down from here or where you originally drained down the car. But yeah, not the prettiest girl at the dance, but function over appearance. Like I've said at the start, guys, I'm just led down in the dirt. But you know, I haven't got any really special tools. You know, I bought that the other day off a thingy. I had the old Halfords Advance set for missing most of the spanners, probably somewhere on the Salisbury plane. But you know, I've had that probably 5 years, and you know, I just picked these up I think this is when I was getting dragged around the shops with the missus. I think this is TK Maxx. Just bought some wire brushes. Lots of other projects to come. But yeah, that's it. That's how to service and reseal your Salisbury 110. Don't ask me why there's a shoe there. I have no idea. Probably one of the dogs brought it out. But yeah, thank you for watching.